Spark a conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, education. This is Menage with the MaryJayneMaven. When we on the air, it's always a lituation. Might talk about some litigation, might talk about some immigration, might talk about some politics, but never talking nonsense. Yes, we on in the slide. Watch and listen, it's a vibe. Watch it while you getting high, or you can listen while you drive. Just don't forget to subscribe.
Roll up. Trying to get high.
Welcome to Menage with the MaryJayneMaven Podcast with your host, the MaryJayneMaven. I am the producer, the hubby. Follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Show us some love and click that subscribe button now. Don't forget to click the bell so you get notifications and click the like button on the videos.
And now, your host.
So first and foremost, I have to say, I said like a year ago, I was like, I'm manifesting us meeting. Now, so this is a little different. You know, we're meeting through Skype, but we will be in each other's vicinity one day soon. But I wanted to thank you so much for coming on, everybody. This is Tyler Therapy. If you don't know, you will know.
Having me.
Yes, and you better go follow. She's an influencer that I would say she's the influencer within the cannabis community right now. She's doing something that is completely different, new, and something that's going to be long lasting. I have to say that I'm been blessed to be able to follow her, speak with her, and be a winner of one of her many ventures, of some of her merch, which is what I'm wearing today. I have worn it before, so anybody that's watched be like, ooh, she repeating outfits. Yes, I am.
Shit.
Yes, right there. Had to rep all day. So yes, but I will also be investing in a bad muthapuffa. I see, some merch there.
Fire, yeah.
Yes. So welcome. How is your day going, Miss Birthday Girl?
Well, it was my mom's birthday.
Oh, your mom's birthday.
Yes, she turned 50, so we wanted to do something special for her.
Okay, well, that was lit. Happy birthday to Mama.
A full celebration for everybody who's celebrating a birthday this month.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
I was supposed to be at that, and the people who I was traveling with catted on me literally like on the 19th, like catted on me, like I was ready to go and everything. Like,
Are you
I was like,
serious?
Yes, bro.
Now on the beat.
Yeah, on V-Treats, you did. Yeah.
Yes.
They straight catted on me, bro. I was really supposed to be there. I was trying to come down there and meet all them and everything, like.
Well, we're gonna have to take a trip down there.
Yeah,
We're definitely gonna have to take a trip because
I know you ain't gonna cat on me.
Where
no,
is it at?
No,
It
down in
was
SoCal.
It was in the fashion district.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So I would like to, introduce you if you don't. I mean, you obviously know Mr. Chaz over here, my little bro. And then we have Ms. Vita is my co-host. And yes, so I'm very excited. I'm sure I've already said 2 or 3 times. I'm starting to get lit, which is good. But I've been a fan of yours for almost a year and a half, probably, if not longer.
That's dope.
Thanks for puffing with me.
Yes, all day. I've really admired what you're doing. Why don't you share a little bit about who you are and what it is that you bring to this wonderful universe and in the cannabis space?
Yes, so I'm Tyler Therapy. Nice to meet everyone. I'm also the baddest muthapuffa alive.
Hey.
With your afro puffs.
Yes, I
Rock
puff
ruffles,
my afro
puffs,
puffs.
yes.
I do a lot in
Those are my
the cannabis community, in the cannabis space. I represent for the cannabis culture and just the culture as a Black woman in cannabis,
Yes.
period. So, yeah, excuse me. So, I infuse my musical stylings. Like some of you know, I rap. So I have a song that it's a parody of Lady of Rage.
Hey.
Rock
Yes,
on.
Afro Puffs.
Yes.
She inspired me, and I rap. I'm an actress, so I wanted to kind of like do a spin-off of that and infuse it into what I'm doing within the cannabis space. And it was inspired by my show, The Puff Show. And everything I do is like about being natural, and my natural hair, and just a Black woman in cannabis, like I said. So I wanted to elevate everything that, you know, makes us great. You know, I like I said, I infused it into what I do as an influencer on the influencer side, and I make like creative musical bops.
Yes.
So I just always wanted to like kind of channel everything about who I am and what I do like into cannabis, and show that cannabis inspires every movement that I put out. So
yes, and you do an excellent job. And I know, I will say, when she released, you know, her take on Lady of Rage, I was like, first of all, because, you know, she's just a couple of years younger than me. I was like, what you know about Lady of Rage? But you did a really good job. I've always wanted to ask, were you able to get that in front of her? Does she know anything about it? Has it been shared?
She does know about it. She follows me. So when that
that's awesome.
kind of started, like, she followed me right away, and she told me, like, you should always shoot your shot no matter what, you know. So I mean, I invited her to try and be a part of like my music video for it, and you know, she wasn't available, but I just hope that one day that I get her on the track, maybe on a remix or something.
That would be fire.
Yeah.
No, not hope. It's going to happen.
It's within my reach, because if she already follows me and she's commented on the song, you know, so I just like...
I'm sure you already see it in your head, right?
Yeah.
So it's already happening. Yeah. Just go
it's
ahead
going to happen.
Get to that point.
You speak it into existence. Exactly. I believe it can happen. I've always kind of thought about you doing a remix to Yo-Yo, too. Can't play with my yo-yo.
And it's so cool that people, like, when I was really diving into the YouTube life, like, people were starting to, like, tell me their requests, like, oh, can you make a stoner anthem version of this song and this old school song?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what, that's funny that those are my requests. Like, people be like, oh, what do you want to see in my next video? I want to see you remix this song.
Yeah, that would be dope. I mean, that's kind of what sets you apart as an influencer as well. You don't just rely on, you know, waking up in the morning and taking your supposed fresh-faced dab, you know, in the morning, you know, in your panties and bra. And hey, no, not knocking, no shade to anybody that's doing that.
That's not my path.
Exactly.
I just want to show women that you don't have to do that to make a stamp or show your purpose.
Right.
Maybe that's, like I said, like we both said, we're not knocking those women. Maybe that's their purpose. But for those who just want to show that there's a higher purpose and you can elevate the cannabis community and the women within it.
Yes.
Without like having to show that side.
Being an accessory. We have an opportunity to make this industry one that is very inclusive and equitable for people of color and for women, and especially women of color. You know, I've said it before, and you know, this is gonna be hashtag. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You know, we have an opportunity with a new business sector to really make opportunities for tons of people. And like, once again, nothing's wrong with it, because in every aspect of every business, fashion, beauty, that type of thing is important. But there's a way to do it where you're not seen as an accessory, but you're seen as somebody who's really truly doing marketing, or somebody that can truly influence.
And Yo-Yo was big on just being like a bold female who didn't need to show the body. And so sometimes the body is distracting. To your point, you want people to get you for cannabis, not just for the fact that you're a super hottie, right?
Yeah. Right, exactly that. And for me, like, I don't know why, but you know, like, I'm more than just online. Like, I get out within the community in the space, so people will see me in person. And for me, I just like to surprise people with how I look. And it's funny to see like people's reactions. They'll be like, oh, I didn't know she was that thick, or I didn't know.
Oh, hey.
You know, and that's cool to me. Like, I'd rather surprise people or save it for the imagination. So when they actually see me, they're like,
save a little something.
You know?
No. And like you said, no one's knocking. Everybody does, you know, got their thing. But yeah.
Yes. Well, I wanted to ask, do you think that you being a mother kind of plays into that decision to, to do what you're doing in a different manner, to not kind of fall into that,
Yeah, a big part of that does, because, I'm a mother to a young boy that
who is a cutie pie.
This is
So
all like
cute.
so new, bro. I thought Tyler
How
was
old is he?
I thought Tyler was like 23.
He's gonna be 2 in 2 months. I
Okay,
cannot
okay.
believe this.
Oh,
he's still a
fun,
baby.
mama. Have fun. Twos are so fun. Oh,
Yeah, right.
But does it concern you, like content that he may see later on? Is that a thought?
I mean, I don't want him. Kids, like, man, just what they're growing, the age that they're growing up in now, like, you have to really be careful. I just don't want people to be like, dang, your mama thought,
right?
Around the internet.
It ain't nothing like that.
And like, you can be sometimes, but it's a time and a place and, in a space. And I just don't think cyberspace is for that.
Right. Yeah.
You're an influence, like, and these are kids, and it's more than just your kid, and it's like a whole audience, and and I'm working with cannabis, so you want to really be careful of the message that you put out there when a younger generation is watching, because they're the future, and they have to understand that this is medicine, and it's and young girls out there, I don't want them to think that it's like you gotta sexualize a plant here to heal you, and it's already doing its job, so why do you need to
one thing that's good for, especially with somebody like Tyler, like what she doing is that you educating people, because weed is everywhere now. Like it's legal. Like my homegirl, she was saying like she needs like CBD drops or something like that, but she's scared to tell her parents because she don't know how they react. And then she told her mom, but her mom was cool with it, so she don't want to tell her dad. She don't know how her dad would feel.
Yeah.
But I'm letting them know, like, weed is everywhere. Like, you go to Walgreens and see CBD. So when you got somebody like Tyler, how she doing it in a not aggressive manner, but assertive manner. Like, this is what I do. This is how I do it. I'm not slow, bro. I'm not ain't nobody the stereotypical stoner no more. Ain't no stoner movies about, except for How High too. That was hella dumb. But
Oh my gosh.
that, like.
I watched 2.5 minutes of that, and I was like, "Babe, I can't do it."
When Yachty got pulled in by the girl,
that is exactly how far we got into it. I was like, "I can't."
And then they was like, "This is some gas."
Yeah. They were in the car. I was like, "We're gonna turn that off. Let's see what else is on Netflix."
But just kids, like everything on the internet, TikTok, Instagram, all the stuff on there. So when you can get the content of this is cannabis, this is what can do for you. Because when I was in high school, weed was just purple. You feel me?
That's what it was.
Cookies. That's it. You feel me? We loaded, but now you get some weed, people be like, oh, this is what it'll do to me.
You see what it does for you, especially
so
as
you
an
want
adult.
some social responsibility.